What's really going on? Let's uh let's work on something a little bit different. Bar C Logan, what happened? Loretta, what happened? So we got something a little bit different going on here. We got the edge guide and the plunge base. We're making a tub table. So let's fire this thing up and we'll make some man glitter here for a minute. See if I can do this without messing it up. Bar C, buddy, been good. Nelly, been good. One of my fellow carvers, Loretta Grimes, she's in here too, hanging out. Makes a guy feel pretty good. Contact. That's gotta go way deeper. Yeah, because that's just not deep enough if you ask me. Just not deep enough. So, we gotta carve some more out of here. Nelson's gotta go back to bed for school tomorrow. Okay, let's fire back up, eh? What happened? That out of the way there. Let's bring this over and give her the test. Will you guys stand up? There you go. We have a oh, come on. I'll flip this around. Here we go. We got one tub table pretty much built. We're just going to carve some letures in here. And yeah, it'll be awesome. So you got the slot for your wine glass. You got your slot for your tablet or your cell phone to sit in. And then you got a couple holes over there to put some candles in. For when you're maxing and relaxing in the in the bathtub. So yeah, there we go. It's another idea for something for you to make, Loretta. How's the ceiling look there, guys? Like all my crap I got up in the ceiling. So yeah. Red Solo Cup. I fill you up. So let's get some clamps off here and see what happened. So I did discover a problem. That I can fix, but not 100% straight here along this cut right here. Thus is to the radius that we put on the board on this edge. So point learned for the next time we do this, you put the slot in before you put the edge treatment on. Just a friendly reminder for myself when I come back and watch this later. So how's everybody else doing? Everybody else have a great Monday? I know I did. Just look at, oh, it's totally cockeyed. Just dickered. Way wider here than down here. But we have a way to fix that. We're just gonna make that all nice and pretty again. But yeah, that'll be another tub table gone. What's going on, Real McCoy? Nice to see you, buddy. We had a slight accident with this one, but we got it in the clamps and we're getting her fixed up. We have this to finish. We got another one that's not done yet. But yeah, I guess Christmas time's coming. People want stuff. Well, a little bit dickered's okay. But that's a bunch of dickered. We gotta fix that. So, no, I just thought I would jump on here and say hi to everybody. Show you what I'm working on. This plunge base, I don't know. I'm not 100% sold on this plunge base yet. There are some things I wouldn't mind changing to it, but I guess it does the job it's supposed to do. Sometimes I wonder if it's the operator and not the operation, but you know, running a big edge guide on it, and yeah, I don't mind the Strouder. Skitter Kev, buddy, what happened? What's going on out there in the Ontario? Yeah, no, Safety Girl, you might be right. It might be the operator and not the operation. Auction, Indiana. How's it going, buddy? Kevin, that's the thing. You guys, a while back, we had crap weather and you guys had good weather. Now we're supposed to be getting good, and you guys got the rain. It's just, you never know. Oh, Alex. Come on now, buddy. Did you get some today? Did you get some? Come on. Auction Indiana asked what a tub table is. Well, my friend, this thing is for the women folk in our lives that like the glass of wine in the bathtub. So that's what this slot's for. This slot right here is for setting either your tablet or your cell phone in. And then we have a couple holes over here to hold a couple of the romantical candles. So, and here's the other thing, everybody, that I failed to mention. To all the ladies that are out there on this channel, this thing doubles as a corrective tool. So when man of the house gets out of line and comes and bugs you in the tub, just make sure, because remember, you have hot wax, you have an electronical device, and a wine glass in here, that you want to take all those off before you go chasing your husband down the hallway. But you didn't hear that from me. So. Well, everybody's got rain. A cup holder, yes, Loretta. I do have the plan is in the head to get rid of this and to put like a stack of wood with a hole in it to hold the beer. You know what I mean? Or the other one that has someone's been brought up is holding a coffee cup. That's the other one. So those are coming. We will reverse engineer that and we will get to that done. So yes, those are coming. Do you guys want to watch me carve? What do you want to do? We've got that hip sign sitting back there that we could carve a little bit more on. Because I think I've kind of had it with this thing for today. We've only made like 4 of them all weekend. Safety girl's asking where hers is. What happened? What happened? It's right here. It's just got a big bad spelling mistake on it. That I didn't do. It's supposed to be just breathe, not just breath. Hey, Jared Myers, how's it going, buddy? Welcome to the channel. Just breath, not breathe. The E on the end. But yeah, there's... So what else we got kicking around here? I don't know what else. Moved a bunch of stuff around up here. So, we have a problem. Just hold on 1 minute. Just check out all that stuff back there while I come back. Alex is probably smoking, so I should probably grab myself a cigarette too. Alex, how's everything out there on the East Coast? Noticed you running around quite a bit in the skidder. And Alex, I noticed you and Pa there with a big giant wiring harness. How'd that play out? Kimmy and her falling head. Remember, safety third. You want to unplug the tool before you work on it. Just a flat bottom plug cutter bit. That's what I use to chooch out the slot for the cell phone / tablet. So there's that. There's my router, basically stripped down to the bare minimums. There's our profile bit that we use for carving the majority of the signs. What are you talking about behind me on the right? What are you talking about, Willis? Oh, belt sander. Yeah, where, right there. Right there. Oh, guys! We got a new edition coming to the shop soon! Oh, just give me a second and I'll come right back and I'll fill you in. So, sitting here last night, minding my own business out in the shop, just doing what Dickard with Dave does, and all of a sudden, Ma and Pa Dickard phone. And now Ma and Pa Dickard, they're home from BC. They're back here in Calgary for a little bit before they go down to the Arizonas and do the whole snowbird thing, because that's what happens when you retire and you live in Canada, is you go to the U.S. for 6 months out of the year. So Pa Dickard phones and he's like, Dave, what do you really want for Christmas? And I'm sitting here going, well, every shop needs a scroll saw. So I said to Pa Dickard, I'm like, I need a scroll saw. Like, I could really use a scroll saw around here. It would come in handy for a lot of things. So, okay, the phone call ends and out here working away in the shop, making stuff and carving the hip sign, and Pa Dickard phones back and he goes, I've walked around Canadian Tire, I've walked around Home Depot, I've walked around Rona. I can't find a bloody scroll saw. I don't even know what it looks like. So, and then they phoned me again today. They're like, hey, can you come out and help us find the scroll saw? And when they did that today, it kind of made me kind of question, like, why is it such a big deal? Like, we're not even through Halloween yet. Why do you need to go running out and buying me a Christmas present? Randy, I hate to tell you this, but that has never been sharpened. Not once. And it's still chooching. Between the bits I've got here, there's one of these bits has carved probably 30, 40 signs and is yet to have been sharpened. They've been cleaned. Stupid. Focus. I keep them clean with a brass brush in the bench grinder. As we all know, brass is softer than the carbide on here. And that's all I do is I've cleaned them. I have not sent one back yet to get sharpened. Randy, for you and Loretta down there in Texas, it might be I got to talk about Dave and Eric for a minute for Randy and Loretta. For you guys down in the States and especially from Texas, it is a good idea for you guys to become premium members with Dave and Eric, with the guys at How to Make a Wood Sign and Old Dave 100. They do offer a service which I think is worth the money for you guys. For us up here in Canada, it's not as good because we have to pay the shipping and the exchange rate. And that makes it a little expensive for us. Considering, what was it? I think the first bits I ordered from them, they were $80 a bit landed here to me in the Calgary, Alberta, Canada. And that was a bit of, that hurt. But we did it, and we started down the road, and I'm a big fan of Dave and Eric, and they've taught me a lot, and I'll always plug them. So no, but you guys are premium members, so you get the stencils and can send your bits back for sharpening and all that for the free. All it costs you is a U.S. postage stamp. Hey, Loretta, send me a couple bits and I'll send you mine down and you can send them in. How's that sound? We'll get around it one way or the other. But I can say this about Dave and Eric. My parents have met them. I've ordered bits from them, and they are in Golden Valley, Arizona. My parents are in Phoenix, Arizona. And yeah, they've made the trip over from Phoenix to Golden Valley to personally pick up stuff for me and for them to bring it home. So that did help out a little bit, but that's only something I can do maybe twice a year. So mom and dad come home for Christmas, and then they usually come home at the end of the season. So anything I can do to save a little bit of money on the shipping. Yeah, old school logging. How's it going, buddy? Oh, here's the other thing. Everybody that's on here, because I know that everybody that's on here follows Buck and Billy Ray. Let's give Loretta a big clap for becoming a moderator on Buck and Billy Ray's channel. Help me out during these live streams when dealing with crazies. Thank you, Loretta. Old school, please send me a business card. Drop me an email at dbroutigam 4 at gmail.com. DBRAUTIGAM 4 at gmail.com. Shoot me an email. I'll shoot you my address, and we'll send some stuff back and forth between you and me, my friend. So, anybody know somebody who wants that still sign up there in the corner, or maybe that husky sign? Maybe. What happened? no, I'm excited to get that scroll saw. That's going to open up a whole new world. I see Alex is gonna go check himself into the Get Some Hotel and get to sleep because it's pretty late for him out there. What, I don't know what time it is. What's the shop clock say? Oh, it's super late for you, buddy. It's way past your bedtime. It's time for you to go sleepies. So yeah, guys, I kind of don't know what else to show you tonight. We did that one terrible cut on that tub table. So no, I think we'll get back on carving that hip sign tomorrow. We'll get that finished up. We'll get that sent into tomorrow. We should get that sent back into the finishing department. Would be awesome to see because I want to see that up here in a place of honor where it belongs. I know I've griped about it here for a few days about the hip and about the passing in the band and what they meant to us, and some people don't understand and some people do. Some people have started listening to them just because of me talking, and that's what the Tragically Hip was. So they were the quintessential Canadian band. Gordon Downie was Canada's #1 son. Uncle, grandpa, dad, whatever you want to call it. Gonna do a subscriber video here pretty quick. Had a bunch of new subs come in from all over the place. Old School Login, how much for the Husky sign? Send me an email. Send me an email and we'll talk, my friend. I am going to be redoing that one because I wasn't. If it's for you, my friend, that one's going to get remade and this one can go to somebody else because, like I said, wasn't 100% happy with this one. Going to make a few changes to it and put it on the same level as the still sign. Same caliber. I think that it deserves that. The one that's up there on the wall right now kind of didn't get the credit it deserves. So, that scroll saw. the Mom Pa Dicker want to get me. That may change the game a little bit. So, no, that scroll saw will open up new fonts, will open up so many other things that I can cut out myself and make templates for myself. And as nice as the laser lady that we have is right now, and the job she does for us is awesome. Old School, no, I think the next one is going to be better than that one. I will say that right now. Like I said, that one's almost gone in the fire pit a couple times. I hate to say it, it has. It's bugged me a few times that I look up there and I see it. Like right now, I'm looking at it and I can see it over my shoulder, and it's like, it doesn't deserve the top spot on the wall. The still sign should move above it, and no, it will be better than that one. Billows, Stevie Billows' sign. That, for being as early as I made that sign, that and Lager Wade sign both, when I got those finished and I was putting them in the box, it was, I amazed myself doing those two. They were those two, I hate to say it, I pulled out of my ass. They turned out better than I could have ever hoped for. You guys are going to see that part of that There's a hybrid coming. I know I've showed it on the channel already. There's two of them that got to get made here right away that are kind of a hybrid between these two. Maybe Stevie's 2. We'll make that 3. Kind of a hybrid, and they're going to the Cookie Lady. She has informed me I am allowed to talk about them. I am allowed to show them on the channel, me making them. So I'll grab the template. And I know I have showed this on the channel before. But we have 2 of these to make. I'm excited to make these. I think these are going to be awesome. This needs to get altered just a little bit. The logo needs to, the whole thing needs to shrink just a little bit. And we'll get that done, and those will be into carving here this week. So we got 2 of them to do. That still sign needs a home. So just hang on, friends. We got some stuff coming down the pipe. Some cool stuff. Christmas is coming, so that also means you're gonna see some other things come out of this shop. I think you're gonna see a lot of last name stuff go out. You're going to see a lot of last name stuff with Merry Christmas hanging underneath it. There are some different ideas that will be coming out of this shop. Halloween, I'll admit, I kind of slacked off on. Halloween it's kind of hard to do something. Why is the VW still here? The VW logo is still here because the guy who ordered it is a pretty hardworking guy lives here in Calgary, but does turns up at Fort McMurray. He works at a big gas plant, processing plant up there at the tar sands, oil sands. Fort McMurray is known for oil. But yeah, he spends 2 weeks up there, 1 week home. So he's a pretty busy guy. He doesn't have much time when he comes home from work. So, can't blame him. Oil sands, don't call it tar sands. Yeah. Jamie, should we break out the big lingo for them? We pull bitumen out of the ground at Fort McMurray. So, no, that's the deal with the VW sign. That's why it's still here. Bolt motor sign. That guy is also same thing. In situ. There's a big safety girl word for safety girl, which is basically an acronym for downhole steam injection. Drill multiple wells, you introduce steam down one hole, heat up the oil, suck it back up the other hole, and send it to the plant. Big giant boiler farm. For a guy like me, we like that kind. We love the kind terrible. Steam is our best friend, so... What happened? No, talk to new Neon Joe today. Thanks, Scott Cherry. That means a lot. Thank you, sir, for saying that. There is new stuff coming down the pipe. Like I said, Christmas is coming. So Christmas always brings some weird things. People come to me and go, "Can you make this for me quick?" show up with a week before Christmas. They show up and they go, "Hey, make this fast." So, no, I'm excited. Christmas is coming. Um, I do have something special in the pipe for Remembrance Day. And yeah, Halloween's a hard one. But Christmas, excited for Christmas. So, got any walnut? Old school, yes, we do have walnut and all the fancy stuff that you guys get down in the States, but we pay a pretty premium for it. Um, I'll have to go look. This weekend, my friend, I'll make a trip for you over to Black Forest Lumber, and I'll grab some prices, and we'll come on here and we'll show you the difference between what you guys are paying for it down there out of your mills or stores compared to what we pay for it up here. We pay a pretty penny for it. The heck did I see the other day? Home Depot up here is now selling live edge milled wood. I think a vanity top, like a 4 foot by 2.5 foot live edge vanity top, was like $800 Canadian. It's pretty steep. Pretty nice chunk of wood though too, but pretty steep, my friend. Pretty steep. Old school. I think that I'll have to ask Buckin, but when I went out and did the summit with him at his place and carved that sign out there, I think maybe was that walnut. That was a weird chunk of wood that I'd never seen before, and I need to go back and watch because I can't remember nothing. But I think that might have been walnut. Dark wood, hard as hell, hard. Um, my router bit did not like that wood at all, but we got the job done. So what, we've been on here almost 40 minutes. We got 9 people watching, 7 thumbs ups. But yeah, I think I'll cut this off. I figured tonight I would just come on here and rather than film and edit and do all that stuff. You cut 27 of them this week. I can only imagine what that's like for you guys down there. Up here, we've got pine and spruce and all that stuff. It's just not the same. Not the same. Well, at least not out where I live. Like Bucking out there on the island and stuff, he gets all sorts of crazy stuff that he can cut down. But out here, being 12 hours east of him on the east side of the Canadian Rockies, a lot of our stuff is, like I said, pine, spruce, some poplar. It's kind of boring. But I guess that's what we live for, living in the Great White North. But no, guys, I think I'm going to wrap this up. I think 40 minutes has been long enough. It's what? 8:45 here, Mountain Time. Oh yeah, we have cedar out here. Cedar down here. Scott Cherry, you get to go cut down a pecan tree. No, old school. No maples out here in Alberta. All that stuff's in Ontario, Quebec, Eastern Canada. Bucking has some maples out there, but we're pretty dry compared to where he is to where we are. Real dry. Real dry. To anybody that has eczema or any of those skin disorders, Alberta is not the place you want to be. It is not a fun time for us people that have stuff like that. Just because it is so dry. I have eczema pretty bad, and right now going into this fall, going into winter, is from now until spring. It's a haul for us. No, headaches too. Yeah, with our weather changes, we'll go swings of 20 degrees in a matter of a day. We'll go from 20 degrees below freezing to 10 above freezing in the matter of a day here where we live. Good old Chinook. Indian summer. No, Scott. No, thank you for stopping in. Uh, be safe. I will see you guys tomorrow. May need to convince the husband's boss man to harvest me a cedar tree. Loretta, yes. Get yourself some cedar. Cedar carves like nothing else. Lines, nice, crisp, tight lines. Old school. Thanks for stopping in, my friend. So, guys, I think we'll end this like we always end it. In the meantime and in between time, this has been another edition of Dickard with Dave. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Be safe, everybody.